We've all experienced it, that sluggish, foggy feeling after a night of one too many drinks. The headache, the fatigue, perhaps the regret. Conventional wisdom is you rest and hydrate and just wait it out. However, some people claim there is another way to deal with hangover symptoms, and that is to go and do some exercise. But is there any truth in that? Well, in the interest of science, I had quite a few drinks last night, and now I'm out on my bike. So let's put this to the test. I'm only about 20 minutes into the ride and hasn't been too much climbing. Wind's been behind me, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good actually. There is some climbing to come though, so that will be more of an acid test. One thing you got to do, whether you're cycling or not on a hangover, is hydrate. No, rehydrate. And I am going through the water like there's no tomorrow. I haven't got the biggest water bottle, but I know where all the water stops are around here. And it really encourages me to drink water when I'm on my bike. At home, you know, if I was sitting around, it's quite difficult to just keep drinking water. But when you're cycling, you drink a lot anyway, so I just try and up my intake. Rides become a bit real. I've hit some climbs. I'm feeling quite as good as I was earlier. So what even is a hangover? Well, when you drink alcohol, your body has to break down the toxins through your liver, and this causes nausea. Alcohol's also a diuretic, which means it makes you pee more than you should. And because you're peeing too much, you become dehydrated. That's where you get your headache. And the chances are, if you've been out in the town drinking, you haven't slept so well, so you're fatigued. Add together fatigue, nausea, headaches, and there you got yourself a hangover. I'm about an hour into the ride now. Yeah, feeling a bit fragile, but I'm okay, but a bit nauseous, so yeah, just keep my head down, just keeping going. It is nice being outside though in the open air, definitely. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads here. This is a point where I could turn and head for home, which is very tempting, I'll be honest. You know, it's 1:10, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go up the downs. I need to have done something today. I hope I don't regret that, because that's got quite a lot of climbing. But I need to test out this theory. Am I going to cure my hangover with cycling? And if I am, I need to do a proper ride. Well, I'm still on the climbs, but maybe not the best time to tell you about my hangover and why I've got one. So I'm not a massive drinker, but this week my social calendars all collided. So Tuesday I was watching the football, so I had to have a drink obviously. Wednesday I had a mate. Hold on, I've got to stop. Oh, I can't talk and ride. Wednesday, had a mate down from London. We're planning a cycle trip in the summer, so we met in the pub. Had to have another drink, obviously. Thursday, I had a day off, didn't drink at all. Friday, I was in London for a meeting, finished early, and someone said, oh, should we have a quick pint at the end of the day? And I was like, okay. I then ended up coming back to Brighton, met my other half in the pub for a meal, and had more drinks. And today's Sunday, but yesterday was the worst. I had a very long-standing arrangement to meet some very old friends. We don't meet very often. We met in Lewis and we just spent the afternoon cruising around Lewis at various pubs. So yeah, I'm done. I've had it with alcohol. I know we all say, oh, I'll never drink again, but I really do need a break. And as I've got further up towards the South Downs Way, it's definitely getting a lot windier. I still need to do this climb. So I suppose I enjoy talking to you because it means I stop and rest, but I do need to crack on. Well, up on the South Downs Way, it's definitely a lot windier up here. I'm just coming up to Ditchling Beacon. I've got to say, doing all that climbing, wow, I feel a lot better. That has really cleared my head. Maybe I just needed to exert myself a little bit more. Well, I think I can say today has been a huge success. In this unscientific experiment on asking the question whether cycling can cure a hangover, today the answer is yes. I feel so much better. I think I really needed to push myself a little bit, do some climbs, really open up my lungs, and that's when I really turned the corner, I think. Also, being outside, it's quite a windy day. You're very much in the elements here. That's all sort of helped. I would say, if you're feeling nauseous after a bit of a session, maybe this isn't going to work, but if it's just like a heady thing, and you just feel sort of tired, just get out there and just get on your bike. It seems to have done the trick. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like if you have, and I will see you on the next one.